There's a wonderful woman named Nora Sage, and Nora Sage was extremely close with Garcia. She basically for a long time took care of Garcia. In fact, in Phil's book, he essentially says, hey, all you deadheads who saw Garcia, you all have Nora Sage to thank, because if it hadn't been for Nora, Garcia wouldn't have lived as long as he did. And one of the things that Nora did with Garcia was she helped to conceptualize the licensing concepts that were associated with J. Garcia, which was how they branded all the Garcia licensing stuff. This one's called Marshlands, and what's really interesting about it, it was done with what was called a Japanese brush pen. And you'll see certain pieces of Garcia's artwork that have this sort of style and look that are black and white, and they have these same kind of strokes. I remember Nora telling me about the Japanese brush pen. In fact, she showed me one of Garcia's at one point. So this is a piece that was done with the brush pen, and most of the Garcia lithos were in editions of 250 or 400 or even 500. This is one of the very, very few that had a really small edition. This is number 4 of 100. So there were only 100 of these ever made, and you don't see them very often. And I always just thought it was really beautiful. And this was actually framed by Nora. Most of the stuff that she framed, whether she framed them to put up in their home or she framed them to exhibit at some of the art exhibits that they did, she always had this same approach to framing stuff. You'll see these gold frames and usually just a simple white mat. So this was framed by Nora, hand signed by Garcia, and I just think it's a beautiful piece.